At 60, Keanu Reeves finally confesses why he'll never marry, and while the world has long adored him as one of Hollywood's most humble, generous, and mysterious stars, the truth behind his decision is far more heartbreaking than many ever realized, because behind the charm, the kindness, and the calm presence lies a lifetime of personal tragedy, loss, and reflection that shaped his views on love and commitment. As fans know, Reeves has lived much of his life quietly, avoiding the glitz of Hollywood parties and instead keeping to himself. Yet those close to him understand that his reluctance toward marriage stems from some of the most painful chapters of his past, most notably his relationship with Jennifer Syme, the actress and personal assistant with whom he fell deeply in love in the late 1990s. And together they experienced both profound happiness and devastating grief, as Jennifer became pregnant with their daughter, only for tragedy to strike when the baby was still born at 8 months, a loss that shattered them both and left Keanu deeply scarred. And just 2 years later, Jennifer herself was killed in a car accident, leaving Keanu alone and heartbroken, unable to comprehend the cruelty of life. And though he carried on with his career, bringing audiences unforgettable performances in films like The Matrix and John Wick, privately he carried the weight of sorrow, and it changed how he viewed love and marriage forever. Because to him, the idea of walking down the aisle, making vows, and building a traditional life was something he felt had been stolen from him, a dream shattered by fate. And while fans often wondered why such a handsome, beloved actor remained a bachelor, his truth was simple. He feared not only opening his heart to such vulnerability again, but also reliving the unbearable loss he had already endured. Yet what makes Keanu Reeves remarkable is that he never let this pain turn him bitter, instead channeling it into compassion, humility, and quiet generosity, often giving away millions of his earnings to crew members, hospitals, and charities, without seeking recognition. And in recent years, he has found a new kind of peace with artist Alexandra Grant, a woman whose friendship blossomed into love. But even with her by his side, Reeves has been open about why marriage is not in his plans, explaining that he no longer sees commitment as defined by a ceremony or a ring, but by the bond, respect, and trust two people share. And for Keanu, what matters most is living authentically, cherishing each day, and refusing to let society's expectations dictate his happiness. And perhaps that is the real lesson his story offers. Sometimes, the strongest love is not about public declarations or lifelong promises, but about being present in the moment, about healing together, and about finding joy even after loss. And so at 60, when Keanu Reeves finally confesses why he'll never marry, it isn't out of cynicism or distrust, but out of a journey defined by heartbreak, survival, and acceptance, a journey that turned him into one of Hollywood's most enigmatic yet beloved figures, proving that true love in his world is measured not by the wedding bells that never rang, but by the quiet, enduring devotion he continues to carry in his heart.